first day of my life. I swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you. And I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. And so I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, these things take forever, I especially am slow. But I realized that I need you, and I wondered if I could come home. Remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning? And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, if these things there's no telling, we just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me.
celebrate one of life's greatest moments and to cherish the words which shall unite Andy and Camille in marriage. Marriage is the promise between two people who love each other, who trust in that love, who honor one another as individuals, and who wish to spend the rest of their lives together. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist between you. It is a symbol of how far you have come in the past 12 years. It is a symbol of the promises you will make to each other to continue growing stronger as individuals and as partners, no matter what challenges or successes you encountered together in the years before you. Today your lives, which began on separate paths, will be joined as one. At this time, I'd like to draw your attention to the box beside Andy and Cam, over here. They have written letters to each other, expressing their feelings as they begin their marriage. They have detailed why they fell in love and what they truly admire about the other person.
I need the letter from my purse for Cam.
These letters were sealed before they could be read. We will include these letters in the box, along with a bottle of wine and 2 wine glasses. Together we will seal the box, and on the happy occasion of their anniversary, they will open the box and read the letters. By reading these love letters, you will be given an opportunity to reflect upon the reasons that you fell in love with each other. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to the point of commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car, over a meal, or during long walks. All those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I mean it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife. Andy, do you take Camille to be your wife, your partner in life, your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love her more each day than you did the day before? Will you trust and respect her, laugh and cry with her, love her faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles you may face together? Will you give your hand, your heart, and your love from this day forward for as long as you both shall live? All right, Camille, do you take Andy to be your husband, your partner in life, and your one true love? Will you cherish your union and love him more each day than you did the day before? Will you trust and respect him, laugh and cry with him, love him faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles you may face together? Will you give your hand, your heart, and your love from this day forward for as long as you both shall live? please place this ring on her finger and repeat after me. Camille, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you. Andy, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
And I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Now you will feel no storms, for each of you shall be sheltered to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is companion to the other. You are two prisoners, but there is one life before you, and one home. Turn together to look at the road you traveled to reach this, the hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you into the past. Look to the future that lies ahead, a long and winding, adventure-filled road, whose every turn means discovery, new hopes, new joys, new laughter, and a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years to come. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. May your days be good and long upon the earth. Your adventure has just begun. Go ahead. You guys put your hands together.
Now, if you could please direct your attention to the entranceway to my right over here. It's time to introduce our bridal party. So first up, we've got one of Cam's longtime friends, the very wild and adventurous Miss Sarah Laley, and a fellow music lover hailing from the Rock, Mr. Owen Bongi. Following closely behind them, the most bluntly honest yet caring best friend a bride can ask for, Miss Amy Durkaz. And long-time listener, first-time groomsman, Mr. Jeff Hansen. Next up is Cam's fall girl and lifetime ally, her little sister, Miss Danielle Beaudry. escorted by the love of Andy's life, Mr. Mike Walsh. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, our bride and groom, Camille and Andy. A big hand for Mr. and Mrs. Scott.
To share this really special day with Andy and Camille. Thanks. Yes, dear is good. In French, it's oui, mon amour. Okay? I was trying to prepare to give this speech, and I was looking for advice on the internet and stuff. And nothing really fit. So I'm kind of winging it right now. They did mention that, you know, this is a great occasion because marriages today, I find families just keep getting bigger. And today is Andy and Camille's day, of course, and it's also Malcolm's day. And I've only just met Malcolm just a few minutes ago. And one of the things they say on the internet is that this is the moment at which I give a gift to Camille and Andy. And I was like, nah, okay. But I do have a gift for Malcolm, if you'd like to come up and get it. Malcolm, we shook hands earlier. I want to shake your hand again. It's a pleasure meeting you, Malcolm. And welcome. Well, it's funny that you have a loose tooth right now. This gift may actually help you. It comes from the island of New Caledonia, where I live. Do you like sharks? Yeah. What?
Yes.
You love sharks? Well, here is a shark tooth collar, which is made in New Caledonia. This is your shark tooth, Malcolm. This is yours now. Do you want me to put it on you right now? Okay, all right.
Madam. Why didn't your grandma pick up Malcolm? I can't see him. Right there, I see him right out here. See? I got bubbles to Daddy. These come from to Daddy.
Yeah.
See, I blew bubbles.
Yeah, blow some more.
Baby.
Malcolm, you did a really good job as the ring bearer. And the flower girl too, she was wonderful. So we were here early this morning fixing everything up, and I think that if you like the way things look, it's a tribute to how hard Camille and Andy worked on this wedding. They prepared all these decorations and stuff. They went and selected everything, and I think they deserve a good hand for having put together such a lovely room. So, what can I say about Camille? Those of us who know her and love her dearly, she's brilliant. She's beautiful today again, and it was just a a wonderful thing to see her here with Malcolm, with Andy, whom I've only met 3 days ago, really officially. And I'm really, really pleased to have him as Camille's husband. I think they're a wonderful couple. And really, I'm going to keep it brief. If you'd all like to raise your glasses, all right, to the bride and groom, to Andy and Camille. Oh, okay, well, that's it. I hope all of you have a fabulous evening. You know, this is going to be a wild party. We heard the music today. The lights were getting set up. It's going to be a great time. So thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful evening.
Into the details of yours and Camille's misspent youth. Suffice it to say that for a spell your name was synonymous with sleepless nights, much cursing, and hair loss for some of us. But that was a long time ago, and so much has happened. There have been diplomas earned, moves throughout Canada, and of course the arrival of dear sweet Malcolm. I was sharing the news of the upcoming event with a colleague of mine in Andover, New Brunswick, a seasoned chief of operation for Canada Border Office out there. And he asked me if I approved of the man that Camille is marrying. And I said, sure, he makes her really happy. He then asked me if the husband-to-be was a real man. I thought about it and then requested that he expand on his definition of a real man. And he shared his opinion, and it is as follows. Does he support your daughter's hopes and dreams? Is he there for her when she's feeling defeated? Does he know exactly what to do to make her smile? Will he stand up for her and protect her when need be? Is he willing to share himself with her and be vulnerable? Will he financially support his mother-in-law in her old age? Okay, maybe I added that last one. But the important thing is, this question made me reflect once again on my daughter's future and happiness. I am pleased to say that today, Camille has indeed married a real man. We welcome you.
And stay with him forever. Well, Andy, I don't think you need to worry about that anymore. As friends over many years, Cam has loved you, as you have loved her. Nothing has caused that love to waver. No one and nothing, not even distance, has changed the way you have loved each other, except to make it stronger. As your mother and as a friend of both of you, I have watched your love blossom and your commitment to each other grow ever stronger. I'm proud of both of you, proud of the wonderful young man and woman you have become, proud of the wonderful parents you both are to Malcolm, and proud of your commitment to each other and to Malcolm. And Malcolm, you are such an incredible little man, and I'm so very, very proud of you. Of course, I'm proud of how cute and funny and smart you are, but I'm also very proud of your acceptance of Cam into your life, and I'm proud of the love and respect that you have for both Daddy and Cam. I wish all of you the very best in your life together as a family. Welcome to the family, Cam. Follow your bliss.
Back up a little bit. Back up.
I have 2 or 3 words to say about Cam and my dad. First of all, with Cam, Cam, I really like that you bring me to the farmer's market every day, and I Okay, that's
You're doing great, Malcolm.
Thank you. And I like that you take care of me and bring me to my dad's work so I can see him. And that's all I have to say for you. I love you, Cam. Now for Daddy. Daddy, I like it that you take care of me and you're nice a lot. And I get to hang out with you a lot too. I'm happy that you go with Cam because I'm having a better life now. That's all I have to say. I love you, Daddy.
It's very cliche for someone to come up here and try to give advice for the newlyweds. And everybody knows, or the people who know me knows that I'm the last guy to give advice on relationships. I was married and divorced 3 times just on my way up here, so. So instead of trying to give advice, I'm going to tell you what I learned from you guys. Just from the times I did get to hang when I was still living in North Bay. There was once a time I always thought that what I wanted in my life was to meet somebody who I wanted to grow old with. After hanging out with you guys, that's number one, not really what I want anymore, and number two, let's face it, I stopped growing at 17. After seeing you guys together, what I really want is somebody to stay young with. And you guys do a great job of that. So I really hope that in 30 years from now, I see you guys and you're still laughing the way you do, partying at 2 a.m. with that horrible music you listen to way too loud. With a sex life that would make Ron Jeremy blush. So to my best friend Andy and his beautiful bride, I say salut.
Hi there, I'm Danielle, in case nobody, I'm Camille's sister, and I want to start by saying that, well, a little about myself, which is kind of selfish, but I am really bad at keeping in contact with people, mostly my sister, calling when I should be calling, and just not staying in contact when I should, and I get that from my dad. I would have to say. But Camille's good because she doesn't deal with that, you know. If I'm being bad, she'll call me and she'll tell me, you know, what's important in life, which is family, and it's to keep in contact with those people and to never forget what's really important and to not let all these other things get in the way of that. And I have to say that she gets that from my mom for sure. And I'll follow up by an anecdote story, but it won't be too long, I promise. When I was younger, say I was 10 years old, I was getting teased a lot at school. And I was coming home and I was crying. And one day, Camille caught me. And she asked me what was wrong. I told her these kids were teasing me at school. You know, kids are jerks. And she came to the school the next day. And I didn't know she was going to do this, but she came to the school with all her friends, and they all followed her, and she found the kid that was teasing me, and she cornered him. She told him, if you tease my sister again, I will break your arm, and I will beat you with it. And after that moment, I became the most popular girl in school, because everyone thought my sister was the coolest person in the world, and I instantly became so popular. And but the teachers really didn't like that, and they came up to me and they told me that, you know, we're going to call your family, you know, we really didn't appreciate that, and you know, we're going to tell your parents about it. So me and Camille always got home before my parents did, before my man Sean did. And I told Camille, you know, they're going to call, like, I don't know what we're going to do, or they're going to call. And the phone rang, and Camille picked it up, and I can hear her talking to the person, like, oh, hi, yes, this is she. Oh, yes, yeah, that's terrible, yeah, well, we'll definitely punish her for that. And so, you know, I love the story because, you know, it shows how much she cares about her family, and also that she can be a little bad, but for all the right reasons. And I love her for that. And, you know, I just, like my dad, I just met Andy just 3 days ago, and I'm so happy she found someone so perfect for her. And I'm really happy for you two. So I wish you luck. And love you.
I'd like to propose a toast here. So, once upon a time, I met a boy and a girl. That boy and that girl were best of friends. Their love inspired everyone around them, including me. Their love has lasted through the ages in a way that I hope everyone can experience. Congratulations to Cam and Andy.
Hi folks, I'm Sarah. Well, Amy just said just about everything that I wanted to. I was going to crack a couple of jokes. They were just said, and I was actually kind of going for the Seuss quote, and Amy just took that too. So, Camille and I met when we were in high school. We always said, forever single, through everything, and really celebrated our independence. And I'm really happy that Camille has found someone that celebrates her independence as much as she does. And I'm happy, I guess, that you know, you celebrate his independence as much as your own as well. Totally winging it here, guys. Yeah, I'm just really excited for you guys, and I know that you're going to make a beautiful life together, and I love you guys so much.
So thank you to all of those people that just spoke for all the kind words. It's now time for the traditional cake cutting ceremony and all that fun jazz. So you guys are more than welcome to grab your cameras, take some pictures and whatnot, and Andy and Cam, make your way over to the cake. I think you know what that means, guys.
Drop it in that
Thank you. That's crazy. Oh, no, they're cupcakes. They're cupcakes. Oh, okay. Right. Everybody, please help yourself to cupcakes. Do you know? Did they tell you what clothes they are?
No, I'm making it sound. They have pedals on it. Call me coming up.
Dean Murphy and his partner in crime, Aaron Messenger.
We'll have our dance, Malcolm.
This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in your doorway. Out of the race, I lived in chains, hairspray, blankets on the beach. You was the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know. These things take forever, I especially ask love. But I realized how I need you, and I wondered if you could come home. All night, just to meet me in the morning. I thought the strange that everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. You said, this is the first day of my life. I did not before I now I'm carrying the golden where.
Thank you, Dean and Aaron. Next up is the father-daughter / mother-son dance. So I'd like to call up JP and Debbie, please. Malcolm and Camille, may this forever be your song.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Nothing that we can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live.
Very well done, Malcolm. You definitely made Cam look good tonight.
Sing forevermore. You are all
love today. Not only have Andy and I been planning this for a very long time, but it was absolutely touching to get here in the morning and just see everybody, you know, working so hard on making this happen for us. And you know, there's so many people that I can thank. You know, Andy's mother really worked hard on our beautiful candle holders and just accessorizing them in the right way. Yeah, give it up for Dad. You know, and of course, like Dean and Aaron, a beautiful rendition of our wedding song for our first dance. We're
Give it up for Dean and Aaron!
Absolutely. My mom threw together a really beautiful bridal shower for me. She bought me this dress. Yeah, thanks, Mom! Absolutely. My dad traveled across the world, family from across the country. Like, it's been an absolutely amazing experience, and it's really nice standing up here and looking out there and just knowing that this many people love us, and we all love you as well.
What he said.
I'm really terrible at giving speeches. I just want to thank everybody for coming.
Come on!
Dean, it was amazing to have you here and to play our song. Just the fact that you were able to learn it so quickly and do such an amazing job. You and Aaron touched my heart so much. Mom, the amount of work that you put in to make sure everything was perfect. JP, coming so far was just amazing. And Joanne and Sean, you guys have worked so hard since you've been here. Everybody else welcoming me to the family was just amazing. I felt so much love all night tonight. It's awesome. Thank you guys all so much. Fuck that. System song now.
No.
Apparently.
Filming.